Kent. Thank you for coming this morning. I'm very excited here, and it's my honor to give you a presentation today. Now let's get started. Today, I'm going to tell you a story, a love story, between me, Clark Kent, and Lois Lane. Our first meet was the first year at college. We took the same course and then worked for a project together. As time went by, our feeling got deeper, and she became my girlfriend. One day, I asked her to go out with me, so-called date. Our plan was to watch fireworks shows in Osaka at Yodo River Bank at 7:30 p.m. and the meeting spot was Osaka Station. The show was one of the most famous fireworks shows in Osaka. I thought it would be a great date for both of us. I didn't particularly check maps and direction because Yodo River Bank was pretty close to Osaka Station, which turned out to be a disaster. We met at Osaka Station around 5 o'clock and headed toward Yodo River Bank. As soon as we walked apart from Osaka Station, we got lost, which was something I predicted. But I didn't care too much about it because a lot of people were heading to Yodo River Bank as well, and I thought we could just follow them. We followed the crowd. Nothing happened until her mouth opened. I'm sorry, but I think we should get some snacks and eat the snacks during the show. That's a good idea. But where are we supposed to get foods? As far as I can see here, so far there are no stores around us. I thought, we can get foods on our way or at Yodo River Bank. We continues our walk. A few minutes later, her mouth opened again. She suggested that we should get some drinks. We'll be thirsty during the show, and it's better to get some drinks right now. Sounds great. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any vending machines in addition to stores. I thought we can get drinks and foods at Yodo River Bank. We kept walking, and one more problem struck us. A little defecation desire. We may need a toilet. This is embarrassing. I again said to Lois, we can be relieved when we get to Yodo River Bank. It took pretty much longer time than I expected. We finally arrived at Yodo River Bank. The bank was covered with an infinite number of people, like nests of ants. We could hardly find any place to sit, but what we did first was to find some food stands in order to get some food and drinks. I felt exhausted and thought, we wasted so much time getting here. I should check maps earlier, and we would not be lost. What additionally disappeared us was that there were line after line waiting at the food stands, which made us feel more exhaustion. We wasted time and money because the foods were expensive. After buying what we needed, we rushed into the roll for WC. Of course, not World Cup, but water closet. We had no other choice but stay in rows. Then we heard a noise pop. And then we saw a thin line, the red light going to the sky. Higher and higher, thinner and thinner, until it disappeared. Then, suddenly, boom! The whole sky turned pink by a huge fire. Wow! Everyone said. We shouted, watching wild lightning. More fireworks dropped in the sky, one after another. Boom, boom, boom. Yellow, blue, green. They opened in all directions. The dark sky filled with colorful fires shining brightly. An amazing world was created. The sound of the explosion spread across the river, wildly and powerfully. Half of the show finished, she finally came out. Sometimes the fireworks made the mark of the hunching tigers, and everyone cheered. We shouted. They also made a cat and dog. Wow, how beautiful, how wonderful! Not only the sound of the fireworks, but also the people but the voices of people spread across the river. But then, our happy time ended. The finish had come at last. Many big fires flew up in the sky at once, and even more followed. Doom, doom. Then, slowly, the fire faded off the air, but the smell from the fireworks still remained. The show ended. The end. No, I still got a surprise for Lois. I planned to bring her to a great restaurant and have a gorgeous dinner. As you can predict, we got lost again. Because it was quite dark and too many people were out there. At 9:30 p.m., we finally checked into the restaurant. Lois looked unhappy. And what disappointed me was that the special course I want to share with her was sold out. The restaurant could only serve some cheap meal. Oh my God, it was saying in my mind. Lois stared at me and said, "Today, you really messed up the whole thing. I was looking forward to watching the show and enjoying it, but all you did was holy crap! Bye me!" She went out and left me behind. My face was as white as a sheet. I had the blues. I was in a great mood. And my conscience blacked out. Mixing these colors make fireworks look even better, but this is not the right time for kidding. I went after her only to find she disappeared in the dark. The next day, I woke up and I was shocked. I was thinking about what happened last night. Why? Why did it happen? I was asking and blaming myself. I did not remember how long time had passed. I realized that this is what we say, regret always comes after. I began to analyze the problem I had. How to solve the problem. What was wrong? Then I recalled something. It was my word. I should check maps earlier and we would not get lost. Yes, I should check maps earlier. And yes, a map was necessary for me. But is it enough? Should I add some more features to avoid getting lost? Let's think it together. Now I'll give you 60 seconds. Please stand up and talk to people around you. Go. It's thinking time. Please stand up and talk to people around you. Please. Go ahead. Oh, you can speak.